Hey guys, Brian delivers you the goods here. I'm returning to you about this afternoon. Well, it's the afternoon time, early afternoon, I guess you could say, for a new album review. And this is for Juice WRLD's Fighting Demons album that I just got done listening to for a second posthumous album that I'm going to be reviewing. So I'm going to discuss what I listened to for this new album by Juice WRLD, Fighting Demons, and let you know my thoughts on it. So let's dive into this review. Now, I've illustrated that I don't really like when record companies make albums for deceased rappers or whatever. Before, well, not before, just basically they make albums for deceased rappers, and I don't know. They did it with DMX this year, and they're doing it again with Juice WRLD again, the second time around. So, but still, I think the album was good for what it was. It wasn't the worst thing I've heard. I think my favorite songs on here are Boom, not Burn. Well, it's called Burn. I said Boom by mistake. Please forgive me on that. Doom was not a bad song either. Not my favorite, but not a bad one. I think the only song that was decent was Relocate, because I didn't like some of the mumbling that Juice WRLD did in this song, or how they used his voice to be sampled into this whole album. They were sampling his voice and all that, so it's, of course, computerized and all that. So all of it's on a computer, so that's how they're doing it to keep making records for Juice WRLD. Rockstar in his prime was really good. The Eminem Speaks song was really good too. It just talks about Eminem having a Vicodin addiction and all that. And pretty much Wander to LA was really good. I really like Justin Bieber in that song. It sounded really good in this song. So 5 out of 5 for Wander to LA. Already Dead. I don't know. It's a little repetitive with some going into the chorus a lot in this song. It rushes to the chorus a little too much. But the song is not bad. That's all I can say. So 4.5 out of 5 for me on Already Dead. You Wouldn't Understand was not too bad of a song. I don't know if it's my personal favorite, but it's good for what it is. Or at least good for what it is. It's not a bad track. So, same rating I gave Already Dead, 4.5 out of 5. Doom, like I said, was really interesting of a track. Not my personal favorite, but it's an interesting song. I might have to go back and hear this album again in full, because, yeah, there's some songs that may take time to click with me or whatever, see if they grow on me. Like, Go Hard was a little repetitive. Juice WRLD Speaks is like a interlude, and there's like 3 interludes on this album. Girl of My Dreams featuring Suga and BTS. I don't know if I'm feeling for that one, but it's not too bad. I think Suga, when he's kind of singing slash rapping, it doesn't sound terrible. It's just, I don't know if it's my personal favorite verse at the bridge part of this song, so it's alright. From My Window, there's some lyrics in there that can be a little bit of a cringy. Well, can be a little cringy, but other than that, From My Window was not a bad song. I gave that a 4.5 out of 5. The only song I was a little disappointed with was Relocate. I just didn't like the mumbling, like I said at the beginning of this video. There's only 18 songs on this album, so it's a consisting time of 56 minutes. So it is a little lengthy, but it's enjoyable lengthy. Um, Juice World Speaks 2 was um, not too bad. It was a not too bad interlude. Um, I think he starts talking and rapping in that Juice World Speaks 2 interlude. Feline is alright. Not great, but alright. There's a lot of songs that got 4.5 out of 5s. Feel Alone was not too bad either. My Life in a Nutshell was probably the best song to close this album, and I think it was the best song to close the album. Not Enough was really good. I really like that. Until the Plug Comes Back Around was not a bad song. So, yeah, there's a lot of songs on this album, but for the runtime it went for, I think this album executed pretty good. So, overall, I think production, mixing, and execution, this album did good for what it was. Not my favorite album this year, but it's good. It's a good album. It's going to be on my decent to good albums of 2021, which I know the video's coming out in 2 days for decent to good albums of 2021 end of the year video. I just have to rewrite the list again because there's some albums I missed and have to rewrite the list, so it's gonna be a bitch to rewrite it. So yeah. Overall, I think Juice World Fighting Demons was a good album for what it was. I highly recommend you check this album out. It is his second posthumous album since his passing like 2 years ago, which yesterday was the 2 year anniversary of his passing, which may he rest in peace because he was very talented and was going to go places with his music and all that. So, yeah, first score, I'm going to give Juice World Fighting Demons album an 8 out of 10. This is another good album from him. I did not like the beginning of his career because when I got into his earlier albums, sorry, my throat got scratchy. Um, I just wasn't feeling for the earlier albums. I felt that they were a little disappointing, but mostly the Death Race for Love album was the worst album in his career. But that's just my opinion. But I'll have to re-listen to it again and see if it grows on me a little more. But comment below. Let me know what you guys thought of the Juice World album, Fighting Demons, if you've heard this album. And if you enjoyed this Juice World Fighting Demons album review that I'm just made for you guys, it is coming out at midnight tonight. Comment below and let me know your thoughts on it. Tap a like on this video if you liked it. Subscribe to my channel if you can to support the channel. I will be returning to you for Alicia Keys' Keys album review. It's a 93.5-minute album. So I'm like, holy fucking shit. This is gonna be a lengthy album. I don't know if it's gonna make my decent to good albums of 2021, but I gotta see what happens when I listen to it, of course, today at work and all that, because I gotta go to work pretty soon. I listen to music at work when I'm sign holding or whatever. So, yeah, that's my job mostly. So, it pays alright, but it just gets me by. That's all I can say. But pretty much, yeah, I will be returning to you for that Alicia Keys album review. And I'll also be, it's probably going to be tonight for that album review. And the decent to good albums of 2021 video is going to happen on Saturday the 11th. And another good Charlotte album review is going to be tomorrow. I gotta see what I'm doing then. But anyways, I hope you enjoyed this album review for Juice World Fighting Demons. Like I said, I did the best I could to make it as good as possible. Stay safe, guys. Take care. Have a great rest of your Thursday if I don't see you again until tonight. Because tonight I should be doing another album review. And as always, I will see you in my next video.